Have you ever wondered why you want something so badly, but you can't get yourself to do it? You've got the dream, the goal, but the motivation, nowhere to be found. And you're stuck in that weird loop of why can't I just make myself move? Today we're going to unpack why that happens. We're diving into the science of motivation, what drives it, what kills it, and how to take control of it to create the life you keep saying that you want. So let's get into it. Motivation isn't just some fluffy idea like feeling inspired. It's not magic. It's not something you wait for like a bus that might show up. Here's how I define it. Motivation is the internal and external push that gets you to take action and keep going toward a goal. It's why you start. It's why you keep going. And it's why you don't quit when things get uncomfortable. There are two big types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. And understanding both will tell you exactly why you're struggling or thriving. Intrinsic motivation is that inner fire. It's when you do something simply because it feels right. It brings you joy. You feel alive doing it. Think of the person who paints late into the night, not for the money or the likes, but because they're in love with the process. That's intrinsic motivation. It's powerful, it's sustainable, and it's self-fueling. Then there's extrinsic motivation. That's the push you get from rewards outside yourself. Money, recognition, praise, a promotion, or even fear of punishment. It can get you moving, but if that external reward disappears, so does your drive. Both are useful, but here's the thing. If you only rely on outside forces to push you, you'll burn out every time. So let's talk about negative consequences for a second, because pain can be a significant motivator too, not just the feel-good stuff. There's a story I heard once about a guy who was deep in gambling debt, like $40,000 in the hole to some very dangerous people. Not exactly the kind of folks who send a polite reminder when you're late. He had 30 days to come up with the money or else. The same guy who had never taken much initiative before suddenly became a machine. He hustled hard, sold car parts from junkyards, flipped things online, and worked nonstop. All because the pain of not doing it was too high. That wasn't inspiration, that was survival. And sometimes that's what it takes to wake people up. But hopefully you don't wait for a crisis to light your fire. Now let's bring this back to you. If you've ever started a goal like working out, building a side hustle, or writing that book and fizzled out a few weeks in, it's probably not because you're lazy. It's more like that you didn't connect to your why. If you're not emotionally invested in the outcome, your brain will always take the easy route. So ask yourself, why do I want this? What will it give me that matters? What am I afraid will happen if I don't go after it? The deeper you go with your answers, the stronger your motivation becomes. Without a strong why, the how won't matter. Now let's get nerdy for a sec. The chemical behind motivation in your brain is called dopamine, but it's not the feel-good chemical like most people say. That's serotonin. Dopamine is a molecule of more. It's the chemical of wanting, craving, and pursuing. Every time you step toward something that excites you or your brain finds rewarding, dopamine gets released. That dopamine hit tells your brain, hey, this was good. Let's do it again. The problem, we often reward ourselves for the wrong things. We get a dopamine hit from scrolling on Instagram, junk food, and online shopping. But then we don't get that same rush when we do something truly good for us, like reading, meditating, working out, because we forget to celebrate ourselves in the moment. And that's a big reason people fall off. You know those high performers, people like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and even the best CEOs? They all have one thing in common. They fell in love with the process, not just the results. It wasn't about the championship ring or the business award. It was about becoming better. About knowing they were working harder than everyone else at 4 a.m. It was the grind that fueled them, not just the win. When something looks like work to other people but feels like play to you, you found gold. And that's what you need to find for yourself. Not just your passion, but your reward system. Something that makes you want to keep showing up. Let's make this practical. Want to stay motivated? Don't wait until you hit the end goal to feel good. Instead, celebrate the actions. You went to the gym? Great. Blast your favorite song on the drive home. Did you work on the business today? Awesome. Acknowledge yourself, smile, feel good now. Why? Because every time you reward the behavior in the moment, your brain goes, that was fun. Let's do it again. That's the dopamine reward system working for you instead of against you. But if you go to the gym and beat yourself up in the mirror, I still don't look good. Your brain starts associating the gym with pain, and it'll avoid it in the future. Motivation tanks, simple as that. Here's one last thing to remember. Stop setting only results-based goals. I want to lose 50 pounds or I want to make 100,000. Those are fine, but if that's all you focus on, you'll get discouraged fast because those goals take time. Instead, shift to action-based goals. Ask yourself, what can I do today that moves me one step forward? What small win can I celebrate? It could be walking for 20 minutes, writing 300 words, making one phone call. Whatever it is, celebrate it. Let your brain get the dopamine hit now, not later. So if you're sitting around waiting for motivation, stop. You've got to create it. Find your why. Celebrate small wins. Attach joy to the journey, not just the destination. Motivation doesn't show up first, action does. Once you start moving, the rest will follow. You deserve to feel proud of yourself right now, not just someday. So do the thing and celebrate that you did. Stay positive, friends.